Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Shadow Sunday, and we are on the first of our finales for our campaigns. This will be the finale mission for the Outlaws. Now, this is a homebrewed mission I came up with. I'm going to call it Revenge of the Kraken God. And our Outlaws, they're really just in it for money, being hired for bounties, looking for stuff, so they're not really heroes per se. But they did defeat a kraken last time they had a mission. And so the story for this one is that kraken was one of many of the Kraken God's children. And so the Kraken God has been kind of wanting revenge on our heroes with the help of his War Master and his cult followers. And so he's been plaguing our bounty hunter group here with horrible, horrible dreams, visions. They can't rest. They realize they're cursed. So they can't run away from this problem. They have to face it down and go back to the blasted wastes and find this Kraken God, or die trying, because this curse is slowly eating away at them. They'll die eventually anyways of madness, paranoia, terrible health conditions because they won't take care of themselves. So they got to go one last time to the blasted wastes and finish this once for all. But this is not going to be an easy one. I'm going to, since there's no real Kraken God character per se figure, we're going to be using a Sand Kraken. But we're going to be using him on his brutal side. Also, the War Master is going to be Tario Gant, the Kraken's chosen. That's his Kraken War Master. Having had one of his arms eaten by the Kraken, Tario Grant was deemed chosen by the god beast to lead his war band into battle. Wearing armor made of sand crab Chilton and fitted with a crude scrap arm, he fanatically sends his foes back to the sand. They're going to be +5 XP. They're always going to lead the Krakenborn. +1 combat, and his armor is 5+. If you would gain another armor from a different source, his chosen armor is increased to 4+ instead. The Krakenborn, who we're going to be playing against exclusively, fanatical followers and warriors in the cult of the Great Kraken. These scavengers believe it is their duty to offer sacrifices to the god beast. The shifting sands of the desert waste are where we are born and where we all must return. They gain the keyword fanatic, also lose the Desert Raider ability, but instead gains extra combat each turn equal to their current initiative. Okay. So if we roll like a 4, they're going to get extra 4 combat. They're not going to be easy. The enemy cannot take more than 3 wounds from any single hit. Extra damage is wasted. So this is not going to be an easy thing. This is going to be it. All or nothing for our outlaw group. Now we will get to the brutal Sand Kraken side when we come to it. So what do we have to do? We're going to start in the blasted waste. We find 3 clue tokens. We have found the lair of the god Kraken, and that's just it. That's simple. All or nothing. Of course, the blasted waste. They have the night-day cycle. They also, whenever a natural 7 is rolled for Hold Back the Darkness, all heroes in the blasted waste take 1 corruption hit, and we draw an extra card from the wasteland loot. And we're going to go ahead and start on the day part of the sun track. So let's go ahead and roll for darkness, and let's get going. And we got an 8, so we're good. Okay, first up is our gunslinger. Let's see what he rolls. He rolls a 3, so he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Does he have an extra move? He does not. Okay. Now our drifter. He will roll 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess we can move, if he has an extra move, which he does not, but we will grab a tile card here. Wrecked airlock, alright. So, kind of where we did for that one mission. So, we have a wrecked airlock. We're starting there. Let's go ahead. Move our thing. Put an exploration token on the board. Let's roll for our bandito. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he has an extra move. He does. 5. Do I want to do it though? I do not. He'll stay there. Okay, so that's the end of that. Let's flip our thing, and we have one encounter. One door out, so let's see which door is going to be the way out. Alright, 1 through 2. Well, to the left. So we'll put that down. So that there. And put this one here. Okay. And let's grab an encounter. This one is shifting time. Okay. Time seems to move at a different pace on this alien world. Looking at the skies overhead, you see a swirling cloud formations whipping by with purple lightning dancing through the heavens. Advance the sun track 1 position. Spirit 5+, you can heal any wound sanity. Well, that's not going to be anything, so we are now moving into dusk. Now, that was pretty quick. And then we'll have to worry about the poison gases and stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We rolled an 11, so we're good. Let's go ahead and move the gunslinger here. He's going to 3. 1, 2, 3. The drifter. Well, he rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the bandito. Oh, he's going to roll a 1. He can actually move 2. He does have an extra move, but he will gain a grip. Okay, well, let's go ahead and roll. Ooh, 3. That was no good. So we're going to advance this here. And let's go to our next turn. Gunslinger, he rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and get a map deck card. Let's see here we have. Yeah, I don't like those things there. We have Scavenger Shanty. Okay, it's an indoor tile. Here we go. It's this thing. So it goes like this. Yeah. That there. Let's go ahead and put an exploration token on the board. And let's move our drifter. And he can move 6. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just keep him there. And let's go ahead with our bandito. He can move 3. 1, 2, 3. But he can move 1 extra space, which is 4. So he is right there. Okay, so let's see what we're going to have here. We're going to have an attack with only 1 exit. Well, that's fine. We only have 1 exit. Do any of my guys have anything to get rid of this? He doesn't. No, he doesn't. Okay, nothing there. Catchphrase. Oh, it's ricochet shots. Sage advice. No, so we're going to get attacked. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our other world card here and see what we have. We have a Wasteland Terralisk. Wow. Ooh. Man, we might not even make it. At the end of each turn, roll a d6 for each other large or small energy on the roll 4 the enemy is eaten. Makes D3 wounds. Okay, so we got to do one Wasteland Terralisk and one threat card. Alright. Which we will forgo the threat card, but we will get the Wasteland Terralisk. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Terralisk. And start that battle with it. If remember, here's the Wasteland Terralisk. He has initiative of 3. Terror. A hero starting their activation on the same map tile takes 3 horror hits. Always attacks from ambush, moves through other models, and changes targets each turn. Critical hits only reduces enemies' defense to 2 rather than 0. At the end of its move, one random adjacent hero must pass an agility 5+ test or be swallowed whole. Remove the hero from the board. At the start of that hero's activation each turn, they take d6 wounds, ignoring defense, and may make a strength 5+ test to climb out of the Terralisk Maw. Place the hero in an adjacent space to the beast, and that hero is -1 to all hit rolls until the end of the turn. And he's going to have +5 per hero, so he's going to have 25 hit points. Okay. Alright, so there's the Wasteland Terralisk. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We have a 6, so we failed that time, and we're going to get a darkness card here. Let's see what happens. All undead enemies, okay. Now, this thing has initiative of 3. He has initiative of 6. So he will be higher. But of course, he starts his activation on the same tile. And so that's going to be, we have to do terror here. So we have to take 3 horror hits. The first thing he's going to do is check his horror hits. Oh, wow. And he failed every one of those. So okay. And now let's roll for his movement. He moves 1, and I'll move him here. He'll get a grit. So what do I want to do here? I'll probably I think what I'll probably do is let's go ahead and take our shots. He's going to get 2 of them. No bonuses. Okay, that 3 wasn't out of there. Alright, so it's 5 and a 4, that's 2 hits. Alright, and I probably will use a Deadeye shot. This thing has a defense of 4, so. Okay, so I got 1 6, so yeah, I'm not going to re-roll anything. I will use a Deadeye shot +2. And so he's going to be 8, 4. So he's going to be 4 damage. So let's put 4 damage on him. It is now the Drifter's turn, and he has to do his terror hits. He failed every single one of them as well. I guess it's going to be one of those rolling type of days. Alright. He's got his boot knife. Let's see, let's roll for movement. Okay, I think he's going to stay where he's at. Or, you know what, I should move him. I'll move him there. I'll move him as far away from the gunslinger as possible. We'll do the boot knife first. See if we can hit. Okay, he got a 6, so that is a critical hit. Now remember, critical hits only reduce all attacks from ambush. Oh crap. Well, he can be there. He can ambush I'll roll to see who he ambushes. Okay, so he does a +2 damage with that. So we did get a critical hit. We rolled a 5, +2 is 7. -2 is 5, so he's going to take 5 damage. And now for the shots, and he goes by his agility. We're going to be using this trusty pistol here. And we got 3 hits. No crits though. Okay, well I rolled 2 6s, so that's actually not too bad. So 2 6s. That's going to be 4 points of damage. We'll turn this into a 5, and then we'll add 1, 2, 3. Okay, the bandito will go because he does still have a higher initiative than our guy. He doesn't have to. He's not on the same map tile, so he doesn't have to do a terror thing. But we'll roll for his movement. He's going to go 1. What's his range with his pistol? 2. Okay. Okay, he's got his pistol. His Lost Army pistol. He uses the D8 for damage, but let's see if he can hit. He can recover a grit on a roll of 1 or 2, so he gets a grit. So let's see there. Okay, he has a 5, so he does do a hit. So he does hit. We don't have to worry about that. He rolls the D8 for damage. I'll definitely spin a grit and re-roll that. Dang. Okay, I'm going to spin another grit and re-roll that. Come on now. 7. Okay, that's better. And 7 minus 4 is 3. So he's going to do 3 damage. So we'll do another 5 and then 1. And then remove them. So he's at that point. Okay, so now it is the Terrorless's turn. I will roll to see who he will ambush attack. He will ambush attack the gunslinger, so he's going to move here. And he will attack. He has 8 combat. Remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and let's see, he needs a 4 or higher, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Alright, 4 hits. Let's see if we can block 2 of them. So 2 are going to go through. That's going to do 4 damage to us. And since he is adjacent to the guy, at the end of its move, one random adjacent hero must pass an agility 5 test or be swallowed whole. And so the gunslinger will have to pass his agility 5 plus test. He has agility of 3. And he does pass it with that 5 right there. So he does not get swallowed whole. Okay, so it is the start of the next turn. Let's roll for darkness. Failed that one again. Alright. And let's go ahead and go with the gunslinger. Well, he's going to get his 2 shots. He is +1 damage now since he has passed a... No, he is not. The hero posse marker has to be past it, yeah. So he has 2 shots, but he's going to activate. He is next to it, so we have to do terror. Alright, he passes 2 of them, so he's only going to take 1 more sanity loss. So we'll put that right there. We're at 4. Okay, let's roll for his movement. Okay, and he's going to get 2 shots. So let's do his 2 shots. Okay, I got 1 hit. Do I want to re-roll this? Yeah, I guess I'll re-roll. Okay, well that was no good. So I had to spend a grit. Alright. I did get one hit. Let's see how much damage I do. 5. That's actually not bad. If I spin another shot, which I will, it'll be 6, 7. Minus 4 is 3. 3 damage to the guy. Okay. Alright, now it is the Drifter's turn. He has to roll for his terror. And he passes 2. So he's only going to take 1 more sanity damage. And he's going to get his 3 shots. Well, let's roll for his movement. Okay. And he failed all but 1. And I'm going to spend his last crit. And we're going to re-roll. Okay, that's a crit. That's good. So let's see what we get. Okay, well, that one's not going to go through. The crit will. It'll only do 2 damage though. So again, we're going to put another 5 and 1. So this thing is now at 20. It's 10, 15, 20. So it's at 21. And that's it for him. Now the Bandito, he is considered on that. So let's go ahead and roll for his terror. He passes 2 of them, so he's only going to take 1 sanity loss. Let's roll for his movement. 5. Alright, I'm going to take a risk. We're going to move the Bandito up next to him. And we're going to physically attack with his combat. So he has, what's his combat? 3 combat. Okay, well, he hit twice. Okay, I got a 5 on one, 3 on the other. Do I want to re-roll that? Okay, I guess I will. I'll re-roll that 3 and spin his last crit. No, that didn't work out too good. So he's going to do 1 damage to it. It's not very good at all. And let's see here. He does give it a bleeding marker though, because he rolled a 5+. So we are going to put a bleeding marker, if I can find it, here it is, on our enemy here. Okay. And so it is our enemy's turn. Now we will immediately take the bleeding marker off. Let's go ahead and give him another wound. I mean, he's close to dying, so he's going to choose between them to see who he's going to attack. And he's going to attack the Drifter. So he's going to burrow underneath and come out right there and attack the Drifter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 1, 2, that's it. Wow, he whiffed. 2 hits only. See if he can block. He blocks 1. So he's going to take 2 damage. And then of course he has to do his agility 5+ test. And he makes it. Okay, so now it is the next turn. And we got an 11, so we're good on the darkness roll. It is the gunslinger. He has to roll for his terror. And he passes all but 1. So roll for his movement. Okay. And he will just shoot 2 shots. And he whiffed on both of them. He does have 1 grit. He will spin that grit and re-roll. And he whiffed on that. Okay, so it's the drifter's turn. Okay, he passes all 3 of his horror hits, and he's going to shoot. Well, let's roll for his movement first. Okay. He got 3 hits, 1's a crit, so he gets to roll another die, because he got a 6, and that's a miss. Okay, but he did get 3 hits. Okay, so, yeah, he's going to kill the Terralisk. So the Terralisk has been killed. So he will gain the experience points. Okay, that was a nice little battle. Let's go ahead and catch our breath. The Gunslinger is going to heal 3. The Drifter is going to only heal 1. He'll heal a sanity. The Bandito, he will heal 3. Okay. Take Terralisk off. Let's go ahead and grab some loot cards here. So the first loot for the Gunslinger is some small scrap. Okay. The first loot for the Drifter is small scrap. And the first loot for the Bandito is a darkstone dust. Alright, second loot for the Gunslinger is a load of scrap. This is a D6 4. Okay. The Drifter is getting relic from another place. Roll a D6. He rolled a 1. Draw a gear card. Let's see what we get here. We get tonic. Gain 1 tonic token. Okay. Give him a tonic token. That'll help. And the last one for the Bandito is ancient coins, which is 75 bucks and 15 experience. Okay. Wow. Let's go ahead, roll for darkness. And roll the 7. Okay, so we have to do our corruption thing. We passed, but we still have to take a corruption hit. So the Gunslinger, he passes. Drifter fails, actually. And the Bandito, he fails. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a new turn and see who's going to go where. Gunslinger, he rolls a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And I think what he's going to do is he's going to... No. Well, I'll do that in a second. The Drifter, he rolls a 6. They're going to stay there. Now, the Gunslinger is going to use his bandages, and he's going to heal the Drifter. Alright, so the Drifter's fully healed health-wise. The Gunslinger is going to use the whiskey and heal 4 sanity from the Gunslinger. So we'll get rid of the whiskey. And then the Bandito will go. He rolls a 1. He's going to move 1, 2 actually, but he will gain a grit. Okay, and that's the end of that turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. And we got a 9, so we're still good. Okay, Gunslinger, he rolls a 1, and he's going to gain a grit. The Drifter, he's going to roll a 4. That's going to get us a new map tile, so let me go ahead and get that. That's going to be Sulphur Basin, which we have right here. And it's going to be this one, and unfortunately, it's going to have our little poison stuff. So let me, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and take these off. We won't need them. Let's move this. And we know he moves 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just put them there. Move our thing here. We'll put an exploration token on the board. And let's move our Bandito. Now remember, Night Mist here is now it's dusk, so at the start of the hero's activation, if it's on the map tile, so it won't start till next turn. So the Bandito, he's going to go 1, 2. I'll probably move him 3. Let's go ahead and just put him on there. Let's move him here. And he does get a grit. So let's see what our exploration token says. And we have our first clue. And we have a gate, which is not going to do us any good. It's going to be one doorway, and we're going to have an encounter. This does not have a special encounter, but we found our first clue. Let's see where the door is going to be. The door is going to be on 1 through 3, which is actually... I put the tile on that wrong. It should be like this. Let's put it like that. So this is going to be the way we're going to go. And let's have our encounter. Sinking sand. The sandy floor here seems softer than normal. As you step forward, your foot sinks deep into the ground and you lose your balance, tumbling headfirst into the sinking sands. Okay, we have to do a random one, but we're only going to do one of these two. So let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be the Bandito. He has to do a luck. He has a luck of 2. Yeah, luck of 2. 4 plus. Okay, well, we got our 4, so that's fine. Alright, so we gained 10 experience points. Okay. That is the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. 3. God, dog. Okay, so let's go ahead there. Let's grab another darkness card. All heroes are -1 spirit. Okay, alright, so we're all -1 spirit. That's fine. Okay, so at the start of a hero's activation, they immediately take 2 hits that are keyword poison, or 1 hit if dusk. So here we go. So you have to put... Well, he won't, because he starts on that tile. I think I should have had it like that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do the Gunslinger. He moves 4. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So next turn he'll do that. Now the Drifter, of course, will take a poison marker. Let's roll for his movement. He rolls a 2. That is not very good. 2. And the Bandito, he will take a poison marker as well. Let's put one there. And he rolls a 3. 1, 2, 3. He can go one more 4. So let's go ahead and advance the tile. Let's see what we get. We have Sinking Hulk. Oh, good, that's right here. And that is this one. Okay, more poison crap. there. He's there. Okay, so, and that, my friends, is the end. Is not the end of our turn. We have to have an exploration token. So let's have one, and we have an encounter and one exit. All right, let's see where our exit's going to be. It's going to be number 5, which is the top. So we will put this there, and we'll just go ahead and take this one off. Move this down. Okay. And this has its own specific encounter, corrosive sinkholes. Alright. The area is filled with pools of corrosive acid, bubbling and churning from toxic well springs below the surface. Several rusted fragments of old spacecraft protrude up out of the acid, and you can hear groaning and sizzling as they are actively being burned away by the deadly pools. The ground here may be unstable. Anytime a hero ends their move on this map tile, they must make the following Luck 4+ test. If failed, gain a bleeding marker. Yeah. And that is going to remain in play. That is actually... This environment, man. This environment is terrible. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. We have to roll for darkness again. So let's see what we get. We got an 8, so we're good. Alright. So the gunslinger is now starting his activation here. He will have to take a poison marker. And he will roll. He rolls a 5. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he has to do a luck 4 test, but fortunately he has a high luck. Oh, that's -1 spirit, okay. Actually he's 5 luck, so. Alright, he passed, no problem. Okay, now the drifter, he has the poison. So let's see, where's that poison card at? Yes. At the start of it, roll a d6 for each poison marker they currently have. Okay, well. Alright, so he's going to get a second poison marker. And we have to roll a d6 for each one that he currently has. 2 3s. Well, that's... Alright. On the roll of 1, 2, the hero takes a wound. On the roll of 6, okay. Alright, well, and then he didn't take anything. Let's roll for his movement. 3. 1, 2, 3. And of course he has to do a luck test, but his luck is pretty bad. Actually, it is only 1. Yee. And he did not make it. So he has to gain a bleeding marker. Hey, Bandito, he's going to gain a poison marker. I don't want to use the tonic yet because we're still just going to gain poison stuff. So and let's see now. He rolls a 5 and a 4, so nothing happens. He's going to roll. He rolls a 1, so he's going to get a grit. And he's going to actually move 2 spaces. 1, 2. And now he has to do a luck check. And his luck is 2. Okay, he got a 4, so he does not get a bleeding marker. Okay, so that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Double 6s. That is very, very good. I think what I will do is he will heal fully. It's an event, so it goes to night now. Of course, he will heal fully. And that's where we are with them. We're going to do their movement, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let's give the gunslinger another poison token. And let's roll the dice for his poison. Okay, he got a 1 that time, but he got a 6 as well. So he gets rid of 1 poison marker. However, he has to take a wound, ignoring defense. Let's roll for movement. 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, he does end on that map tile. We'll go ahead and put this first. And he does have to do a luck test. He has a luck of 5, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's no problem. Now let's see what kind of map tile we get. Bleached Boneyard. Here we go. This is a big one. It's going to go like that. So we're going to put this here. So let's set this up right. Okay. Alright. Next up is the drifter. Alright, he has the bleeding, so take the bleeding off of him, give him a wound. And let's go ahead and roll for his poison. He rolled a 1 as well, so he's going to gain another wound. Well, actually, we have to put another poison marker on him, so we have to roll another die. Okay, well, he lost 1. Okay. Alright. So let's roll for his movement. He rolls a 6. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he has to do a luck test. But he passes that. And now the Bandito. We're going to put a poison marker on him. We're going to roll 3 die. And let's see, I think you have, if you roll, we're at night, right? Oh man, I've been forgetting about that. Oh yeah, that's right. And it's not an automatic wound. We have to take 2 hits. Okay, well since I've screwed that up, that's fine, but the drifter has to take, it's nighttime, and the gunslinger was nighttime. So let's retroactively go back. The gunslinger, I think he had 2, so we need to roll 2 more dice for him. Okay. Because they don't automatically get the poison, but he failed. Okay. So boy, I messed that up. I messed that up big time. Okay, let me try to think. The gunslinger is, we're good with him. I know we rolled a 6 one time, so and a 1, so he would have took 1 hit. So let's put another poison marker on him. Okay. Alright, because we didn't settle. Alright, the drifter has 2. We needed 2 more. He failed. So let's put 2 more poison markers on him. Because we failed both those. Now I'll roll for all 4. I'll take this wound off temporarily. Okay, I got a 6, so I get to remove 1, and I get to remove the wound. Okay. the Bandito. He has 3, so he's got to roll 6 dice. See if he takes hit. He does, actually. I'm sorry, he should only take 2 hits. Yeah. Why am I screwing this whole poison thing up? Okay, so he fails. So he's gonna get 2 more poison markers. So he has 5 now. Let's see what happens to these. Okay, he rolled 1 6 and 1 1. So he's going to take a wound, but he does get rid of a poison marker. Okay, now let's roll for his movement. And we'll just set him right there. And now he has to do his luck. And we need luck 4, he passes. Okay, well, after that confusing a little bit, let's see what's on this token. We have Growing Dread, Encounter, and our second clue. So let's put a Growing Dread card in the stack. We have 2 exits. Well, there's only 1 exit. And we have an encounter, and our encounter is Ocean of Bone. Okay. The desert here is filled with the scattered bones of massive beasts, bleached by the twin suns and polished to a sheen by the blowing sand. This tile may be scavenged up to 5 times. Okay, I'm not going to be scavenging, and it remains in play. I'm not really going to remain in play because I'm not going to scavenge. Okay. Let's roll for darkness. And we got a 6. So let's move this. There. Okay. Now let's see if we can get some stuff right here. I'll go ahead and take this one off. See if we can't get some stuff right. Okay, the gunslinger is going to go. There is an acid pool there. So he will take 2 hits. And he fails 1. So he's going to gain another poison marker. Okay, now he will roll for his poison markers. He rolled a 1 and a 6, so he's able to get rid of 1, but he does take another wound. And now let's roll for his movement, which is 2. 1, 2. Okay, and now we don't have to worry about this tile because nobody's going to be ending their movement on there. Next up is the Drifter. See, he's 2 hits. He failed 1, so he's going to take another poison marker. So he has 4 now. He rolled a 1 and a 6, so he's going to take another wound. But he gets rid of a poison marker. Let's roll for his movement. 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's move this here. Let's get another map tile. We have Desert Valley. This one right here. And it's going to go just like this. Put an exploration token there. Okay. Next up is the Bandito. He's going to take 2 hits. And he passes both of them, so he will get no new poison markers. So he's going to roll for what he has now. He got a 6, so he's going to be able to get rid of 1. Let's roll for movement. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put them there. Okay. Alright. So let's see what we have here for our exploration token. We have attack and our final clue. Okay, well, this is it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us set up, and we're going to have a big massive attack. And first things first, let's reveal our Growing Dread card. Darkness moves one step forward on the depth track. If this moves into a blood splatter or a Growing Dread, it does. Every hero also takes one corruption hit. Okay, but I do have something that can cancel that. Unimpressed. On a 4+, we can cancel that Growing Dread card. Oh, we didn't do it. And the Drifter doesn't have any. So we're going to move this here. Okay. And now everybody's going to have to take a horror hit. Corruption hit. Well, he failed, so he's going to take a corruption. The Gunslinger will. The Drifter passed. The Bandito failed. Okay. And we have to draw another Growing Dread card. So let's see what this one is. Immediately draw and play D3 Darkness cards. Okay, well, let's see if we can't get rid of that. No, we cannot. So we have to draw some Darkness cards. 2 Darkness cards. Let's see what 2 Darkness cards we're going to draw. All soldier enemies are now +1 damage. Alright. And all tribal enemies. Well, I think... No, they're alien outlaw. They're not keyword tribal. The Ghost Warriors are, but these Wasteland guys are not. So we won't have to worry about that. And they're not soldiers either. So really, the only Growing Dread card we have to worry about is that one. Okay. Alright, so let me roll to see how many. Let's see. We know we're going to get the Sand Kraken. Let me roll the peril die. 3. So we're going to get the Sand Kraken, 3 Wasteland Scavengers, and a Wasteland War Master. Let me get the board set up and we'll get ready to do that. Alright, so the board is set. Let's go over again our little rules. Okay, so the Wasteland Scavengers, if we remember, now they have initiative of 3. Okay. They are Kraken born. And they gain Fanatic. They lose Desert Raider ability, but they will gain combat equal extra combat. So they're going to gain 3 extra combat this turn. So that's where they're at. They have the lowest initiative. Okay. And of course they can't take more than 3 wounds from a single hit. Now our War Master is this guy, and he has the armor. Other than that, his stats are basically the same. He has the same bonuses that are there. He has initiative of 7. And then we have our Kraken God. He has initiative of 6. We had to roll. I rolled an elite ability since he is a god, and I rolled a 2 in his ancient, and he's an extra 5 health per hero and gains the keyword ancient. Now he's already, so he's going to have 70 health, is what I'm trying to say, which is a lot. And he has a whole lot of stuff here. He has Unspeakable Terror, which is anybody starting on same or adjacent takes 3 hits. Endurance, can't take more than 3 wounds. Tilt and Plating, critical hits reduce it to 2. The attack area, which he can attack all heroes. Tunneling, changes targets each turn. On the D6 roll a 4+, and always moves through other models. Soulless Eye, any hero in either of the 2 eye spaces may target the eye with their attacks, ignoring the sand, the Kraken's defense, while targeting the eye. For each 2-hit roll that misses, the hero sees a glimpse into the abyss, taking d6 damage. Sanity damage, ignoring willpower and tentacle mouse. For each hit done to a hero, draw a random Kraken attack marker and determine effect. Unless noted otherwise, the hero gains defense to prevent this. And then he has all those different attacks. So I have my Kraken markers over there. I'll just randomly draw one. So I have a lot to keep up with, especially with all this poison garbage and stuff going on. But okay, let's go ahead and get ready to go. So the Warlord, he has the highest initiative. So there is that. At the start of his activation, all other alien and beast enemies gain +1 combat. So he did his battle cry. So he did the battle cry. When making a melee attack, targets every hero adjacent, and brutal blade and tribal shield. And he's gonna have +1 combat himself. So he gets to go first, actually. So he will move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm put him here. So then he will attack. So he has +1 combat. So he has a combat of 5. Okay, so he hits on 2 of them. It's not too bad. Or too good. Alright. Because he has +1 combat. So the Drifter is going to try to... And he does 1. He blocks 1. So he will take 3 damage. Okay. Alright. And then he has to pass an agility 5 test. But he has a good agility. Or gain a bleeding marker. Which he does. Passes the test. Alright, now 2 hits for the Bandito. Can he block them? He cannot. Yee. So he's actually going to take 6 damage. Okay. And let's do his agility test, which is 2, 3. But he passes. Okay, so that was the Warlord. Now, the Kraken's going to get to go next. Yes, he will. Okay, so what are we doing here? He's going to be attacking. He's going to come. He's going to go there. Okay. So let's look at his little area of attack. The eye. Okay, so he's safe. These two are not. Okay, so he has 6 combat. Actually, +1 combat because of the battle cry. So he's going to have 7 combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, hold on. Before we do that, let's roll to see who he's going to attack. Oh, he's attacking the gunslinger. So that actually is beneficial to the heroes. Because we're going to move him like that. So he's focusing full attack on the gunslinger. So he's going to attack him, and the other heroes are again attack, 6 combat. Okay, wow. 1, 2, 3. That was a 5. Okay, so he only whiffed on 2. So let's see what we're going to have here. Alright, for each hit done, draw a random kraken marker. Okay, first we're going to have to defend against these hits. The gunslinger is. Okay, well he can defend 2. So we're going to draw 3 kraken markers and see what we get. We get one of them is a bite, which is peril plus 2 damage. Six damage. Okay. Second kraken marker is a shriek. Wait, what? That's for the elite ability. I don't have that going on right now, so I'll pick another token. This. Okay, that's another one of them elite ones. Alright, we have come on. Okay, smash, which is ignore defense, d6 plus 2 damage. Wow, 8 damage. Wow. Ooh, that hurts. Wow. Okay. And the last one is entangle. Ignores defense, no damage. Stays on hero until they move away, while entangled hero is -1 defense and further entangle hits to PP. Wow. Okay, so he's going to stay on him for a minute. Wow. Okay. Next up is our heroes. First thing we have to do is we are on a night space with this poison crap, so we got to roll for our poison hits. Alright, so we've passed one, failed the other, so we're going to get another poison marker. Now we're going to roll 3 because we have 3 poison markers. Nothing happens. Okay. Okay. So now what are we going to do? I want to try to get away from this guy. Be honest with you. I couldn't do his quick draw because, well, I wasn't in range of anybody, so that kind of sucked. I have to do an escape 5+ test. Ugh. I do have a decent agility though. So let's roll. See if I can escape. Yes, I can. Alright, so I'm no longer entangled, so that we don't have to worry about that. Okay. But we do have to roll for terror, so let's see how many horror hits. Alright, only 1. Okay. So I can move 5. Okay, I'll move here. And I'm going to go 2 shots. I'm definitely going to use my Deadeye. See what I can do. Okay, well, I got 1 crit and 1 regular hit. That's actually not bad. Now, remember, this guy, it only reduces it to 2. So that's fine. Okay, well the crit, and then this one. Now I will do, because of the blood splatter, I will do 2 damage from the regular hit, plus another 2 damage. I think this thing's tough, right? Okay, yeah. So it's only going to be 3 damage. Then from this one right here, well, I'm not even going to use a Deadeye because I can only do 3 damage. So I did 6 damage to him. Yippee! It's not a lot. Wow. Okay. Wow. Alright, and that's it for him. Next up we have the Drifter. Now we have to take our poison hits. We pass one, fail the other, so we got to take another poison marker. We have to roll 4 die. And we rolled 1 so we have to take a wound. Okay. This guy has his little tribal shield. So his defense is doubled while adjacent to the attacker. I could try an escape test. He does have a good agility. So, let's see what I can do. Okay, that's fine. I am able to escape. So let me take my horror hits. Pass every one. See how much movement I'm going to get. 5. And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to stay there. And I'm going to use my boot knife on him first. That's critical. Good. And let's see. This guy has... Well, that shield is there, so... Yeah. Okay, 3 plus 2 is 5. And we go through his defense, so he's going to take 5 damage. But he does have his armor. So, see if he can roll a 5 plus. Okay, he can. So actually, he's not going to take any of that damage. Wow. That was horrible. Okay, now let's do our shots. I think I want to do a shot each on these guys. I don't want them to do anything, so let's see what we can do. Okay, I did get a 6. I missed, but I do get another shot. Okay, that's 3 hits. 1 is a critical. Okay, well that's actually pretty good, except for that one right there. That one's not getting through anything. Let's see here. 1 is taking 6 damage. Actually, it's not true because that's right. They have endurance. I'm sorry. So he's taking 3, and then he'll take 3, so he'll take 6 total with 2 hits. Wow. Okay. Next up is the Bandito, and let's work on his poison. He fails both, so he will take 2 more poison markers. Okay. Now he will have to roll 5 die. Okay, well, that was actually a good roll. He's able to get rid of 1, and he does not take any more damage. Okay. Ish. Okay, he does have +1 shot per gun. So what we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna try to do escape with him. Let's do his horror hits first. And he fails 2. Okay. And let's see what he can do. Let's lose movement. Well, okay. Yeah, he can escape. Let's see how much he moves. Well, he moves 1. Yeah. However, that's good enough. Actually, if I move him 2, I can try to hit the eye. And I'll give him a grit. And let's see here. So, any hero in either 2 eye spaces, which is where he's at, may target the eye with their attacks, which we are. We ignore his defense. Okay, so we're going to have 3 combat. We each miss, we have to roll for some sanity damage. Okay, wow. So let's spend 2 grit. Reroll these. Okay, wow. Okay, that's a lot better. That's 2 crits and 1 regular hit. Okay, now let's see here. His defense is reduced to 2, but I think on the Soulless Eye, we ignore his defense. So we're actually going to get 3 hits. I don't have to worry about defense or anything like that. But he can't take more than. See, I don't get ignoring. Is his eye? No, his eye. See, it doesn't say that his eye. If you look at it, he has Chilton plating. He has endurance. He can't take more than 3 wounds from it. I guess even the eye, okay, has endurance. So, okay, well that's pretty terrible, anyways. So I'm gonna spend my last grits. Roll those 2 1s. Okay, so 3, 5, 8. Okay, and we're going to add a bleeding marker. 2 of them, actually. 2 bleeding markers to him because our Acts of Savagery does that, and we're going to add 8 damage to the Kraken. Let's see, he is okay. That's where he is at. Whew. Okay, these guys here are going to get to go now. And they're going to have 5 plus 1, 6 combat apiece. I would like to try to even them out. So they have a move of 7 though. So I think what I'm going to do is I think we're going to move him here. We'll move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he will take a shot at him. And I think I'll have this one do that there. And so they're going to try to double team the Drifter. Alright, so with them trying to double team the Drifter, they're going to get 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1 is 6 combat piece on the Drifter. Alright, 1 too many die there. Alright, they have 1, 2, 3 hits. Can he block any of these? No, he does not. What a horrible roll. Okay, so he's going to take 9 damage. Wow. Oh man. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna use my squint ability, and what that's gonna do is gonna give me +3 defense for that turn, because I knew I was getting double teamed. So if I did +3, then I wouldn't have got hit at all any of that time. So let's take that. Now, however, the second guy is going. This is for 1 round. I am +3 defense. Okay, so he actually 5 hits. And okay, I've defended all of them. Fine. Okay, but that's the only time I can use squint. So there's that. This guy will shoot at the bandito. So he's going to get 2 shots. And he misses, believe it or not. Okay, and that is the first round of fight. Wow. Let's go ahead, roll for darkness, and roll everybody's initiative and see what's going to happen. Okay, well, we're going to have to re-roll. I'm going to spin that thing. I can re-roll with my ability, and I got to re-roll this. Okay, that's a 7. That's not good enough. So this is still going to move, and we got to roll for corruption. God. Okay, everybody's got to roll for corruption. So, okay, he failed. So he's going to gain another corruption. The gunslinger is. The drifter, he passed. Bandito, he failed. So he's going to gain another corruption. Okay. All right. Alright, so let's roll the Wasteland Scavenger's initiative is going to... that's right, we gotta roll the peril die. His initiative is going to be 6. And the Kraken's initiative is going to be 4. So it kind of changed up a little bit. And so that's where we're at. So, wow. Now, the Bandito is 40 points away from leveling up. The Gunslinger is 30, 45, 55 points away from leveling up. The Drifter, he's a couple 100 points away. So there is a possibility they kill some enemies, we can level up. I do have the Healing Stone, which can heal some wounds. Which I'm probably going to use that on the Gunslinger, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, it's going to be 9 points of damage that I heal from the Gunslinger, which is very good. Okay, but that Healing Stone is done. I can't use it anymore. And I have 2 revives. So we'll see how this goes. But I mean, you can see I haven't touched him. Only one guy's hurting. The Kraken's got a little bit of damage on him. But yeah, it's not looking good. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. And you know, we're taking damage each round with this poison crap and that kind of stuff. So yeah, unless I roll an event, we're gonna keep doing that because it's not dawn, it is nighttime now. And all these guys are tough, so we will see. We're gonna see. Alright, so the War Master's going to go first. Of course, he does his battle cry. And then I want to see who he's going to attack. The Bandito. So he's going to move over here and attack the Bandito. Okay. So let's see what's going to happen. Alright, let's see. He's got his 4 combat. Plus 1 is 5. Wow, he hit every single time except for 1. Can the Bandito block? Well, he blocked to 2. So he's going to take 6 damage. Wow. Okay, once per turn, you may force a single enemy to hit roll to be re-rolled. So, we're going to force. That was going to be hit, so still going to be a hit. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay, and because of the defender's hat, I get to re-roll since there are more enemies on the map tile. Okay, so I actually only take 1 hit then. So that's going to be 3 damage. And then, of course, I have to do my agility. See if I take a bleeding marker. I do. So I have to take a bleeding marker. And I have to take 3 damage. Which put me there. Okay, so that's the War Master. Now the 3 Wasteland Scavengers are going to go. And because they are at 6, and I want to move. I want to move him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Him here, and he will stay there. So each one's going to get attacked once, and of course they are plus 1 combat, so they have 6 now. They rolled 6 on their initiative, which is terrible. So it's 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so they get 9 combat. Jeez. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's do Gunslinger first. Okay, hit. Okay, those are all hits. But hey, we blocked every single one of them. Look at that. Wow, okay. Alright, there's the Gunslinger. Alright, the Drifter. He's fixing to get attacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits. Ugh. And we blocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we only took 2 hits. So we're going to take 6 damage. I don't have anything to... Because I used my plus 3 I used my squint last turn. Eesh. Okay, and the Bandito, he's getting attacked. Alright, so 1, 2, wow. It's another brutal die roll there. Okay, he's able to block 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, but I can re-roll. I can re-roll all these actually. So I only take 1. So I'm going to take 3 damage. Could have been a lot worse. Okay, so it's the Gunslinger's turn. The Kraken will go last. Alright, so we're going to take, let's see, the poison hits here. No, did not make it. So I'm going to take 2 more poison markers. Let's roll. That's going to be 5. Let's see what happens. Well, no. Well, I did take a 1, but I got 2 6s, so I am able to get rid of 2 poison markers. But I take 1 more wound. Okay. Now for my horror hits. Okay, past 2, so I'm going to take 1 horror hit. And now for my movement. Okay. Okay, I got 2 shots. Let me see what I want to do. Well, I did get 1 crit. I could re-roll that. Okay, that's a hit. So I got 1 hit, 1 crit. Now I can't do more than 3 damage to a lot of people. But not the War Master Warlord. I can't damage him because I'm not adjacent to him. So let's roll these. See what I want to do. That's actually not that bad. Okay. So let's see. He has a defensive 3, but I do +2. So 5. So I'm going to do 2 for the 1 shot. And then I think I'll add another 2. That'll be 4 on him from that 1 hit. Then I have 8, and then if I did another Deadeye shot, that would be 10 actually. So it's actually not that bad. I did some good damage on him with those shots. So that's actually pretty good. Because let's see, he has 21 health. So, alright, well, that wasn't too bad. Drifter's next. Let's do his poison hits. Okay, he passed, so he's not going to take any new poison. He has 4 poison markers on him. Oh, he gets rid of 2, and he takes no damage. Okay. Alright. Now let's do his terror. He fails 1. And he has 3 shots. Let's see what we can do. Okay, well that was horrible. I only hit 1 shot. Wow. Ooh, that was bad. I have no grit. I should have rolled for movement. Let me roll for movement. Okay, no. Alright, so however, that is enough to kill this one guy. So he does kill this one guy. So this guy is dead. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get actually 55 experience points for that. Okay. So that guy's dead. Now the bandito. Well, first he's got to take a bleeding marker. So let's go ahead and take that bleeding marker off. And he's going to take a wound. Alright. Next up is he's got to take poison hits. And he passes, so no new poison hits. And now you got to roll for his poison. Or he rolled 1 6 and no 1, so he loses a poison marker. Okay. Let's roll for his movement. He rolls a 6. Maybe that guy has a high defense. However, I could try to escape and move away from him and try to shoot him. I mean, we're that close to killing him, or I can try to hit one of these guys, or I can try to go for the eye on the kraken again. And honestly, I think I'm going to go for the eye on the kraken again. But I don't have any grit, but for sanity damage, but you know what? Let's try. I was going to have to risk it. Okay, that was excellent. Look at that. 2 crits and 2 regular hits on the eye. So I don't risk any sanity damage. So I'm just busting this guy. And I was going to put 3 bleeding markers on him. On the Kraken. 3 more bleeding markers on the Kraken. So that was actually really good. Alright, but you know, he can only take 3 hits. 3, 6, 9. So he's pounding that eye. And doing a good job of it. Oh, you know what? We forgot his horror hits, though. Let's do his horror hits. He failed every single one, so let's give him some sanity damage. Okay, now it's the Kraken's turn. The Kraken has 5 bleeding markers on him, so we're going to remove them. And give him 5 more damage. So he is at 10, 20, 25, 28 damage. Still got a long way to go. Okay, now last time, you know, he changes targets on the roll of D6, roll of 4 plus. Well, there's nobody really next to him, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll and see who he attacks. Because there's nobody. 3, the Drifter. So he's going to come, burrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and attack there, the Drifter. That's okay. He's going to have 7 combat. Because he gets +1 because of the Warlord. And let's see what happens. Okay, well, actually he got, well, no, that's actually, he only missed 1. Okay, the Drifter. Roll. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so 4 went through. Wow. Okay, there's nothing I can do anything with that, so I took 4 pops. So I got to pick 4 tokens. So let's pick what we have. We have a bite, which is peril +2, 6 damage. Okay. We have, that's the Abyss. We have another Abyss. We have another bite. 5 damage. Okay, so the Drifter has now gone, that sent him over the edge. He will now, we're going to have to use a revive token on him. And I guess all the other stuff is wasted for that. We have to do an injury. And it is a 9. And that is broken collarbone. You are -1 max grit. Okay. So, but he won't revive. So we'll put him down. He won't revive until his next get-go. Okay, that is the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We do a 6. That was not good. So we're going here, and let's grab a darkness card. For each wound it currently has, he immediately takes another wound, ignoring defense. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. I have nothing to be able to get rid of that. Then do the same for sanity damage. Okay. So let's do sanity damage first because he has nothing. He has 2. So he's going to have 4. Okay. He has 5, so he's going to have 10. Alright. So now, oh man, that darkness card. Okay, so now he has to take, he has 8 wounds, so that's going to be 16 he has to take, he has to have total. Okay. He doesn't have any, and he has 14. So that is going to knock him out. So we're going to have to spend our second revive on the Bandito, because that card was horrid. Whew. And let's see what kind of, God, that was just bad. Let's see what kind of injury he's going to take. 7. Concussion. You are -1 initiative and roll 1 less die on skill test. Okay. Alright, and speaking of initiative, 3. 5. Okay. Oh, wow. Whew. Okay. Whew, this is bad. Okay, so the War Master is going to go first. Of course, the only hero conscious right now is the Gunslinger. So the War Master will move here, and he will attack the Gunslinger. Of course, he's doing his battle cry, of course. And, you know, he's going to get a little 5 combat. And let's see here. Hits 3 times. See how many we can block. We can block 1. Alright, so we're going to take 6 damage. I wonder if that's going to do him in. He has a health. That will do him in. That will do him in. So he is dead. The Gunslinger has been killed. The War Master killed him. Wow. Whew. And so our hero, who went through a lot, has finally died. Okay. Wow. So let's take him out. He has been taken out. Man, let me see if there was anything he had. Wait a minute. That's not true. Because he had catchphrase. And he could have healed 2 die 6 wounds. Let's see. He could have healed 6 wounds. He had 4 sanity. And he had 15 and that. So he had that. So he could have healed 6 wounds. He had 2. He had 3 poison markers on him. And 2 corruption. Okay. Alright. So then he would have took 6 damage. Alright, let's see if that still would have killed him. That does not kill him. He's still alive, actually. Wow, that was that's close. But the catchphrase is done. And he is actually, wow, 15 away from dying. But I have this crushed darkstone, and I may give it to him, but I got to get close to him to do it. So, and I'm on the other side over here, so I can't do that now. But if I get close enough to him, I can give him the crushed darkstone and he can heal. Okay. However, it is the gunslinger's turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and do his poison. Okay, he's going to take 2 more poison tokens. So now he's back to 5. Let's roll 5 dice. We got no 1s but 1 6. So we just get rid of a poison marker. Okay, now we have to do his terror. Which he fails 2. So we'll put that there. Okay. And now he will go, and I don't know who to go against. I got 1 dead shot. I can maybe try to kill that warlord. All right, let's try to escape first. Okay, I'm successfully able to escape. So let's roll for movement. 4. So I'm going to just step back 1, and I'm going to try to finish off the warlord. I do have 2 shots. I only hit once. I have no grit. Well, no, I didn't roll for movement. So let me roll for movement real quick. Okay, still, I have no grit. So I did hit once. So let's see what I can do. 2 plus 2 is 4. And then if I add another 2 with the dead shot, that is 6. This guy has a defense of 3. So I'm going to do 3 more damage to him. So let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. That guy's nowhere near being dead. Okay. Next up is the drifter. Here he is right here. He's gotten back up. We have to see if he's going to take any poison hits. He does. He takes 2 poison markers. Okay, but it's not the start of his activation, so well, they can be considered. So let's go ahead and roll and see what's going to happen. Okay, he's going to take 1 wound. Okay, let's roll for his terror. He passes all those, so that's no problem. Now, I can't, the Kraken's in the way, so I can't give the gunslinger the crushed darkstone. So there's that. And really, there's nothing I can really do except shoot the Kraken. Honestly, the Kraken's in the way. I can't get through him. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So let's roll the dice. Oh, I got 2 6s, so I can, well, that's actually hit 2, so I can actually, okay. So that is 2 crits and 3 regular hits. So let's roll. See what I got. Oh, okay, well, that was terrible. I want to spend a grit and re-roll one of these 1s here. Oh my god. Okay, well, so none of these are going through. Those are all 1s. The 2 crits, this one won't go through. And we're only going to do 1 damage to the Kraken. That was garbage. That was some bad rolling, man. Wow. I don't know what to say. We're definitely going to die. I mean, there was no way. I could have really did some good damage on him. I could at least got, 5 times 3, 15. I only got 1 hit on him, which is god awful. Okay, next up is the Bandito. He is still a higher initiative because he has a +2 initiative. Now he is -1. So he's still higher. Actually, he's not. It's the Kraken's turn. So the Kraken's going to go. Now he's going to change from the Drifter to the Gunslinger, actually, because the Bandito is still technically out unconscious. So he's going to move here, and that's where he's going to go. Alright, so he's going to have 7 combat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. See how many we can block. Not looking good. We block 1. Okay, well that does it. That is it for the Gunslinger for sure there. He is dead. So adios Gunslinger for real this time. Okay. Wow. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This hero who has been with me for so long on all these adventures. Wow. Maybe I made this too hard. Who knows? I could have leveled up if I had killed a few more, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, now it is the Bandito's turn, and we are going to stand him up. And of course, first thing we got to do is see if he does any poison. Yes, 1 poison marker. Let's roll for that. Nothing happens. Let's see if he can do an escape. Well, let's do his terror first. It fails all 3, so he's going to take 3 sanity loss. Okay. Now we will see if he can do an escape. He can. Let's roll for his movement. Okay, and I'm going to have him, well, the War Master is close to, god dang, it's so close to dying. And that +1 combat for everybody is really a pain in the butt. So what I think I will do, I'm going to have him go here. I'm going to have him try to shoot. Now I will get an extra shot because I'm going to use Barrage, which will give me +1 shot per gun. And then I may take up the, no, I can't do that. I don't want to mutate. Okay, so 2 shots. I do have a grit, and I hit 1 time. Alright, and I can do, I use a D8 for damage on that. But let me re-roll spinning my grit. That didn't make it. Dang it. Okay, well, let's roll the D8. Okay, I got a 7 on that, so that's pretty good. So that's going to be 4 damage. So, I think we killed him. I think that's 21, 12 plus 3 per hero. He does have armor. Yeah, I forgot about that. So you got to roll. But he didn't make it. So, I know he made it that 1 time, but then he kind of failed all the other times. So, he is dead. 21, we did exactly 21. So the Wasteland Warlord has died. No more battle cry. Thank God. And he's going to get... Okay. Maybe he can level up now. Let me do is add... 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually... 3, 4, 9, 10, 11. He will level up. I can level him up anytime I need to. I'm not going to level him up now, but I can level him up. That'd be a good time to wait. Alright, now it's these two guys. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to have one go to the Bandito, one go to the Drifter, and we're going to see what happens. And that battle cry is still in effect because, yeah. So they're going to have 6 combat apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the Drifter gets attacked first, and he gets hit twice. Can he block him? He blocks 1, so he's going to take 3 damage. Okay. And now the Bandito. Alright, he got hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Can he block these? He blocks all but 1. And he's going to take 3 damage. Okay. And that is the end of the round. Whew. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. 3. No, we didn't get that good either. Let's hope we don't have another terrible card like before. Every hero immediately takes 1 corruption hit for each darkstone on items they are carrying. Okay, well, he is only got 1, but he passes. He has none, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Because it said on items they are carrying, it didn't say anything about regular darkstone. Okay, so there's that. Wait a minute, why did I grab a darkness card? I don't know why I did that, but next turn when we go to darkness, we will forgo that darkness card. We'll just say we did it now. I don't know why I did it. I'm supposed to move it there yet. Okay, so here we go. Let's roll for initiative for our Wasteland Scavengers. They have a 3 again, so that's good. And the Kraken, he rolls a 3, so that's actually really good. So our heroes are going to get to go first. And that is our Drifter. Now we got to roll for poison. And he's going to take 1 more poison token. And we'll roll 3 die. Nothing happens. Now let's roll for his terror. And here he's got to take 1 sanity damage. Okay. This guy is in front of him. So I might as well attack him with my pistol. See what I can do. Let's roll for movement. No, okay. Alright, I got 3 hits. And I did, okay, well, let's see. Well, this doesn't go through anything, so that's fine. He's going to take 2 and then 3, which is 5 damage. Okay. The Bandito is actually going to get to go next, and I think he's going to try to do the same. Let's roll for his hits. Okay, he's going to get 2 more poison markers. Okay, and now he has 3 dice we have to roll. Okay, nothing happens. Let's roll for his terror. Okay, he fails all 3 of those. Okay. And let's see, let's roll for his movement. No, okay. And he will attack that guy again. Let's see what he can do to it. But he's going to attack with his Axe of Savagery. Okay, well, got 2 hits, one's a crit. So we're going to put some bleeding markers on that guy too. Okay, so the crit will go through, and we're going to do 2 for that. And then this one will do 1. So only 3 damage, which is not that good. But he will get a bleeding marker. 2 bleeding markers to be exact when he activates. So we'll put that there. So, yeah. Because we can only do 3 damage at most on them. Okay, and they will activate. Now they have the same initiative. So we're going to go regular guy, then boss guy. Now since the warlord is dead, they will get their just 5 combat, and they will attack Drifter first. 2 hits. Can the Drifter block? He blocks 1, so he's going to take 3 damage. Yeah. 3 damage, so that's going to put him at 7. Okay. I think he may actually do this next turn then. Okay. The other one is going to attack the Bandito. He does 2 hits. Can the Bandito block? He blocks 1, so he's going to take 3 damage. However, since he did activate, he will take those bleeding markers. Be at 5 damage. Okay, the Kraken's going to go, and he will randomly pick, and he will pick the Bandito. So he's going to come here, and he has 6 combat. And let's see what happens. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All are hits. How many can he block? He blocks 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he only takes 2 hits. When there are more enemies, there are not more enemies, so that thing is no good. So let's see what 2 tokens I will be crafting here. Let's see, we have Spit Acid, 2d6, and ignoring any armor, then roll a d6 for every armor quit. Okay, 2d6 damage. So he's going to take 6 damage. Okay, and now for every armor item, we have to roll, and he doesn't have any armor item, so there's that. Next one is Bite. That's P plus 2. 5 damage. This is not starting to look good again. So he's at 17 now. He has a health of 20. I think this turn I'm going to level him up. And that actually is the end of the turn. So let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Okay, we got a 7. That is no good. So it will move here, and then we did the darkness last turn. But we have to roll for a corruption. He makes it. He does not. So he's at 4 corruption now. Okay. Wow. Alright. So let's roll for their initiative. 4 for them. 6 now for the Kraken. That is not good. Not good at all. Okay, at least the Kraken will change targets this time though. Okay. Okay, so since the Kraken has the highest initiative now, he will go and he will change targets. And he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And he will attack the Drifter. And he has 6 combat. Okay, that's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit, 5 hits. The Drifter blocks 3, so he's going to take 2. And he's going to get entangled. And then the second one is going to be another bite. That's 8 damage. Eesh. He's entangled on him, man. That's not good. So he's at 15. He's going to have to heal. Okay, so he's going to try to heal. However, so let's go ahead and we're going to use the crushed darkstone. We'll go ahead and get rid of it. It is a mine artifact. We're going to gain a corruption point for using it. Ignore willpower. We will heal 2d6 wounds. That's pretty good, actually. That's 11. So that was a lot of wounds we healed. Okay. Okay, so that's done with that. Okay. Now let's do, well, I probably wasn't supposed to do that first, but that's okay. It'll all even out because he wouldn't have died no matter what anyways. Storo hits for poison. Takes 1 poison marker. So that's 4. And he gets rid of 2. Terror passes except for 1. Okay, so now we have a decision to make. I'm going to try to actually, I'm entangled, so I'm not going to try to escape. I'm going to try to actually kill off that final guy there. So I won't be rolling for movement since I'm entangled. Well, no, actually, let's try to do that. Okay, we were successful, so I can move. Alright, so I will move back to here. And I will try to kill that one guy. Okay, I got 2 hits. One's a crit. Okay, so I can do 3, which is going to be enough to kill him. So he will be dead. Let's give him some experience points. Wonder where I'm at now here. Let's see, 10, 20. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 19, 26. 960. He's actually pretty close now to getting the level up. So there's only one guy left though, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. Okay. Next up is the Bandito, but he's not going to get to go first. It's actually going to be the Drifter that's the Wasteland Scavenger, because they have the same initiative now. So he will actually go. And he's got 6 combat. And he hits twice. That's actually lucky. Can we block? At least we can block 1, I hope. No, we cannot block 1. So we do take 6 damage. Okay, that is not good, because that is going to kill the Bandito. Because I can't level him up until the start of his turn. I know before, I think in the past, on past episodes, I've just leveled them up in the middle of the thing. But, you know what, I kind of hindsight saying that was kind of wrong to do that. So I should wait till the beginning of his turn to level him up. Unfortunately, he could not, unless I have something. And I don't think I do. He has only 20 health. He's 2 away. Once per turn you hit. Okay, I can force him to re-roll 1 of them. Well, that's still going to be a hit. So, I think the Bandito... God, the Bandito is dead. I couldn't level him up in time. I waited too long. I don't have a choice, really. So the Bandito is dead. He's gone. This guy killed him. And that's it. That's the end of the round. That's terrible. Okay. Eesh. Let's roll for darkness. We have a 7 again. It's not good enough. So what's going to happen is Growing Dread. Every hero for each... Okay. Every hero must make a single willpower save. Okay. He passes. So we don't have to worry about that. Now we have to roll for corruption. We pass, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. That part is done. Let's roll for initiative. 5 for him. And 3 for the Kraken. Okay. Alright, so it is the this guy's turn. And he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he will shoot at the Drifter. He gets 2 shots. He hits once. And he does D6 damage, right? Yeah. Can we ignore that? We can, so we're good. Okay, that's it. Now it's the Drifter's turn. First thing we have to do is see if we take any poison hits. We do. We're going to take 1 poison token. We have 3. Nothing happens. Now let's do our terror. Nothing happens. Okay, I guess I'm going to try to get rid of that guy again. Let's roll. Okay, we did our movement. Okay, 3 hits. 1's a crit. And that's going to be enough to kill this guy. So, I can level the Drifter up. Okay. The problem is I don't need to right now. It is the Kraken. So the Kraken will be going after the Drifter. And the Kraken has 6 combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the Kraken hits 3 times. Can we block? Ooh, that was bad. We did not block any. Okay, so alright, we have another entangle. Okay. Alright, so he's entangled. We have smash. D6 plus 2 damage, ignores defense. 5 damage. Then we have spit acid. 5 damage again. And does he have any armor? He does. He has. Well, that's not the kind of armor we're talking about. So no, he does not. So now I'm gonna have to probably level up because I'm getting too close to biting the dust. But that's the end of that turn, and I'm entangled. So let's see what we're gonna do. We got to roll for darkness. Double 6s. Well, that's actually saving me because I do not have to. I can heal 8. So I can wait and not have to level up yet. That's good. Alright. So let's roll for initiative for the Sand Kraken. He rolls a 5. That's actually going to put him first. Okay, so the Sand Kraken will attack again. Let me go ahead and mix the tokens back up and we'll see. Okay, so the Kraken's going to get the first attack. So if my guy can survive it, I guess we'll level him up. But the Kraken is going to get the first attack. So 6 combat. Let's see what happens. Well, that was actually pretty good. It's only 2 hits. Let's see if we can ignore these. We can ignore 1. Okay, so let's draw. Let's see what we got. But remember, he is entangled. A bite. Okay, so he's going to take P plus 2 damage. 5 damage. Okay, so now it's his turn. First thing we have to do is we have to check for poison. And we do get another poison marker. So that's 4. And we can get rid of 2. Then we have to take our terror hits. And we pass all but 1. See if we can get rid of this. Yes, we can get rid of that entanglement. So we're no longer entangled. And let's see what we can do now. Let's roll for movement. Well, it's not going to be good enough because I can go 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to be in the eye area. So let's see here. I'm just going to have to do regular damage here. I get 3 shots. I got 1 6, so I get another shot. Okay, that's a miss. Yeah. So 2 hits. 1's a crit. Alright, so this thing has a defense of 4, so it's going to take 1 damage for that. So that is another 5. So now we're at 10, 20, 30. And then we're going to have to, we do get our crit, which is going to take it down to 3. Because it has 2 defense on that. Okay. That's the end of the turn. Let's roll for darkness. We don't make it again. So, it's not good. Let's roll for his initiative. He gets a 6. Okay. Alright, so... Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to level up. Okay, so... We leveled up. At the beginning of his turn last time. So... I've completely healed up. Of course. And, yeah, let's see what I'm going to give him. Okay, so I've leveled him up. He gained 3 hit points. He did gain a new ability, but it's really not going to play into what's going on now. But he did heal. So here we go. It is now the Kraken's turn. Because the Kraken will go first. And he attacks and he hits 1, 2, 4 times. Let's see if we can defend. And we can defend all but 1. So we're going to take token here and we get another bite. 6 damage. Okay. It is now the Drifter's turn. Let's do his poison hits. Shoot. Okay, well, he failed 1, so he's going to get another poison token. But he gets rid of 1, but he's going to take a wound. Because he rolled a 1. Let's do his terror. Okay, he failed 1. Alright, so now we will roll for movement. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to move him right here where the eye is at. As he's here. Sorry, I should have moved him there. And I'm going to attack the eye. It seems to be the best way to get good damage on him. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Well, that was awful. I got 1 hit. And so when you fail to attack the eye, you take D6 sanity damage for each one. Okay, that's 11 sanity damage. Now, I do have... It says you ignore willpower, but I do have spirit armor. So I need a 5 plus. Okay. So I take 5 only on sanity damage. I got 1 hit though, man. That was awful. That's, okay, 3 more damage. So there we go. Okay. And that's the end of that turn. And now we roll for darkness. Well, this time we passed. Let's do his... Okay, he has a 3, so actually the Drifter will go first this time. Okay, so let's roll for poison. Alright, so I passed. And let's go for poison markers. Well, I gotta take 1 more wound. And now I will attack the eye again. I gotta watch out because my sanity is 16. So I can't do too terrible. But it ignores defense on that. So let's roll for movement first. 2. It's not what I was wanting, but I will move him back 1. Okay. So, ooh, okay, that's good. So it gives me 2 more shots. Okay, it's 3 hits. Okay, so that's another 6 damage. We did to him. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 42. But now it's the Kraken's turn. Of course, he will move to go like that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And we block all of them. Wow, that's really good. Okay, next turn. Roll for darkness. And we didn't make it again that time. So here we got to do a darkness card. During the next fight, all enemies are but gain +2 combat. If drawn during this goes into effect immediately. Alright. Okay. And of course we have to roll for corruption. And we failed, so we take another corruption point. Okay. The Kraken rolls a 4, so our hero will go first. Of course, we have to roll for our poison hits. Passed. Our poison markers. We failed on one again, so we're going to take another damage. And now this is starting to add up now, because now I'm at 10. Alright, let's do our horror hits. Okay, I passed all of those. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to attack the eye again. I got 3 hits on the eye, no misses. And I do 3, 6, 9 damage. This is actually really good. So now we're at 51. Okay, and no misses on that. So it is actually now the Kraken's turn. Now the Kraken will gain +2 combat. So he's going to get 8 combat. Wow. Wow. So that's 6 hits. And we can ignore 4 of them. So we're going to take 2 hits. Let's see what we get. We get an entangle. And if I get another entangle, it's going to be bad. And it's a bite. So it's 5 more damage. So this is going to go down to the wire. He is now at 15. Okay. Wow. Alright. Let's roll for darkness. 11. We're good. Let's roll for his initiative. 3. This thing goes back to 3. So the drifter will go first. Of course, let's roll for his poison hits. Oh, and he failed those, so he's going to gain 2 more poison markers. And he rolled 1 6 and 1 1, so we get rid of 1, but he will take another wound. Ah, this is just... Okay, now we'll do his terror. Okay, he failed only 1. That's still doable. Let's see, he's entangled, so we have to do an agility test to escape. We did. Now let's roll for his movement. But it's only a 3 movement. That's not 1, 2, 3. Well, no, that is right there next to his eye. So that is actually good. Let's see if we can do what we need to do. Okay, I got 1 6 and 1 regular hit, so I do get another shot. Okay, that's a miss. So I only got 2 hits that time. Ah, that is horrible. So I only do 2 damage. That was terrible. Alright, now it's the Kraken's turn. And he's getting 8 dice. Even with his -1 defense, he didn't do too good. Okay, so the Kraken hits on 6 times. Drifter blocks Ooh, that was not a good roll. He failed to block on 3 of them. That was not a good roll. Okay, so we have an entangle. So we're entangled again. Well, let's move this like that then. We have another entangle. Now, it's going to be a problem because when you're entangled and you get another one, your -1 defense rolls and entangle hits do 2 peril damage, ignoring defense. So it's 5. Okay, so this has put him at 20 now. He has 23 hit points, and I don't see any way we're going to win this. No. Okay, so the drifter is killed. Wow, I mean, it was a... Oof. This was a hard fought battle. I may have made it a little too hard, but that was what I was aiming for. God, that elite ability killed me. Otherwise, we would have killed the Kraken. But he is a Kraken god, so being at nighttime over here, that didn't help. Well, you know what? You know, I made a mistake. There's no poison stuff on this tile. There is on that one, but there is not on that one. However, I really wasn't taking that many wounds, and I took overboard anyways. So I would have did 4. And let me see what happened. I would have did the next one. It would have did a bite, and I would have took 6 more damage. So yeah, that 6 damage would have compensated for the extra poison wounds I'd given him, because I only gave him like 3, I think, not being on that tile. Well, so the Kraken god won. Okay, well, first things first, let's talk about the Blasted Waste. I never talk really about the Blasted Waste at the end of our last thing. I prefer Derelict Ship for its theme. But if I were to common sense wise choose an expansion, I would choose the Blasted Waste, because you get 2 different worlds, very tough, harsh, got its own little towns. Very good expansion. I recommend it. You know, I liked my 3 outlaw characters. They were based on the good, bad, the ugly. Of course, the Drifter was Clint Eastwood. The Bandit was Tuco, Eli Wallach, and Angel Eyes, played by Lee Van Cleef. They were probably personally my favorite because I love the good, the bad, the ugly. And I was hoping they would have lived, but this was just rough. And so ends our campaign with the Outlaws. They did a lot of good, destroyed a lot of things, but the Kraken God still lives in the Blasted Waste. And I'm sad to see them go, honestly. Wow. It has been fun with them, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I hope the next group does better. The next group is the local group, and they will be going against Belial, King of the Shadows, in the Caverns of Cinder. And that will be the final part of their campaign. And whether they win or not, who knows? This group got wiped out, so who knows what's going to happen with them. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the missions I played with these characters. I think the Gunslinger is really a good character for his different deadshot abilities and bullets you're able to get. Now, I didn't use many different ones. I think I used silver one time and the regular ones, but there are many different kinds you can get, you could buy. And I think his ability to quick draw when new enemies are placed are superb. And he has some good level up abilities. He is a very good quintessential character to play. The Drifter, and he comes with one of the base sets. I can't remember which one, but I think it's City of the Ancients. The Bandito is, well, basically your basic character. There's nothing really much to him. His only special ability really is you can recover grit on a move roll of 1 or 2. His barrage ability lets him shoot 2 guns with no real penalty to it. If you go that route, and I went that route, but then I ended up getting this Axe of Savagery, and he's not that good of a shot. If you look at his range, it's 5+ to hit. So he's not a good shot, even though he throws a lot of bullets around. He's better at melee combat, and that's why I went with it when he got that Axe of Savagery. And he became a good force to be reckoned with. But honestly, he's just really just a basic character. He doesn't... Excuse me. The ability to fire 2 guns is cool with no penalty, and you get the barrage ability is pretty good, but still it's hard for him to hit on a 5+. So you have to take that in consideration. But like I said, he's just a standard basic character. There's nothing really special about him. He's not as cool as the Gunslinger. And he comes with one of the base sets as well. And then there's the Drifter, basically modeled after Clint Eastwood. He is a pretty cool character. Now, the Drifter has these cool abilities. Not restricted, target adjacent enemies first with range attacks. Starts with 2 personal items. At the start of each fight, every non-Drifter hero may recover 1 grit. Danger magnet and distrustful. Excuse me. Now, those are penalties. Because he starts with his Drifter secret. He would be killed, he's considered dead for the rest of the adventure. At the start of the next adventure, the hero is automatically returned to life. But he will eventually succumb to madness. Excuse me. I didn't play him like that. If he died, he died. And I didn't use the... except for the 2 personal items, I didn't use the Distrustful or the Danger Magnet because I didn't really use the Drifter Secret. They're supposed to balance each other out, really. So if you don't use his special stuff, and he requires double XP to level up. He takes a long time to level up. I didn't play him like that either. I played him like just regular guy. If extra characters, he's one of the ones you got to buy extra. Is he worth it? Well, I mean, just to have the cool Clint Eastwood type character, yeah, he is. If you're a big fan of the good, bad, the ugly, a fistful of dollars, or for a few dollars more, he's basically the man with no name. And so if you like that and really want that, then yes, he's worth it. But in all honesty, if I wasn't such a big fan, I didn't like his stuff. I didn't like his stuff, really. I didn't think having the Drifter Secret is a very good thing because he can die. You playing campaigns, you won't lose him. I mean, maybe eventually you will, because eventually you'll go so crazy because every time you have to do that, you have to roll on the madness chart. But, and you know, and he can heal mutations and stuff like that. So he can always come back. The problem is these things really, and the extra XP to level him up really kind of counterbalance that a little too heavy for my taste. I don't do the restrictions thing with the ranged and melee attacks anyways. Because in real life, if I'm standing next to you, if I have my gun out, I can shoot you. And if I can see you and you're a few feet away, and I got a guy next to me, I can still shoot that guy a few feet away. I don't have to necessarily shoot you. I can shoot you and then shoot the guy next to me. You can do that with a gun in real life. So I don't really go by the targeting system in this game like that. I don't care for the distrustful's not that bad. I mean, it's only -1 initiative. You can counteract that with leveling up. But the danger magnet is what really bogs things down. Enemies gain an elite ability, and traveling town always adds an extra D3 traveling hazard. So I didn't care for that. So I didn't use Drifter Secret and just didn't use the other things. But if you really want a complex, challenging hero to play, he is one that's a challenge because he takes longer to level up. Enemies gain extra powers. Yeah, you won't lose your character if you die because he can come back, but you know, it's a challenge on that. But it's Clint Eastwood's Man with No Name, so to me that's better than the Frontier Doc or the Prospector or you know the Orphan, the Cowboy, you know, a lot of the others. And so, you know, that's the bonus of that. And you can always tweak it like I did to make him a good fave character of yours. Okay, so that's it. Next time, like I said, Caverns of Cinder, Belial, local group. Will they survive or will Belial destroy them all? Who knows? Let's have a moment of silence for my outlaw gang, though. They were legends in their time.